Again, I'm God's gift, God's messenger. You're watching CHRISThype Magazine in our section of CHRISThype Magazine, which is Angels and Demons. And in this segment, we're talking about demons. We're talking about the names of demons and the functions and the offices of these different demons. I was just talking about Samuel being the dark angel of death. He's also the prince of the power of the air. Samuel. Now I want to talk. So now you know about Samuel. Semizes. You spell Semizes Semiazas. It's a chief demon of fallen angels. That's the chief demon of fallen angels. Semizes hides in a lot of women names like Samaya and stuff like that. Semizes is very rebellious, bossy, very selfish, very controlling. That's Semizes. Shax, like Shaquille O'Neal's surname Shaq. Shax is the Duke of Hell, who commands 30 legions. Shax is a deceitful thief who appears as a stork. Shax is like, whenever you see the U.S. postal truck, believe it or not, that's Shax. Whenever you see, the mailman, believe it or not, that's Shax. It's a demon operating called Shax. Remember seeing cartoons when the stork used to deliver the babies to the people? Remember Walt Disney was showing that? Well, we know Walt Disney is Illuminati. We know Walt Disney was a witch, a warlock. We know that. We know that every one of his cartoons was demonic. We know every one of his cartoons had a demonic influence and demonic messages in them. And Shax was no exception to the rule. When those storks was delivering babies and delivering mail, they was letting you know off top, what to expect. That's just one of the physical appearances through the U.S. Postal Services, through UPS. All of that is a form of Shax. However, Shax operates in people who steals out of stores and stuff like that, petty thefts and stuff like that, car thievery, all kind of deceitful thievery. That's Shax. I bind up all powers of Shax and all 30 legions commanded by Shax and cast them out to the bottomless pits in the name of Jesus Christ. Shalbriri. Shalbriri is a demon of blindness. Shalbriri is the demon of blindness. Shalbriri is commanded by, is not commanded by anything. Shalbriri is a demon of blindness. It's a lot of nicknames. Have you ever heard the nickname Riri? That's a surname for Shalbriri. Shalbriri. And also, you spell Shalbriri Shalbri. Shalbri. Shalbriri, the demon of blindness. People who have to wear glasses, the demon of blindness. Shalbriri. Sanalan. Sanalan is the demon of hatred. Sanalan also hides behind names like Sunny, Sun, stuff like that. Sanalan. Also, if you look at the attributes of people with the name Sunny, a lot of Italians have the name Sunny, and they're very hot-headed people, easily temperamental people. A lot of times with the people with the name Sunny, they're full of hatred. Sanalan is the demon of hatred, and you spell Sanalan Sonnenillon. Sanalan, demon of hatred. I bind up all powers of Sanalan and cast them out to the bottomless pits in the name of Jesus Christ. Stolas. Stolas is a high prince of hell, commands 26 legions, teaches astrology, geometry, and plant properties. Weed, marijuana, flowers, landscaping. That's Stolas. Landscapers, geometry, astrology. That's all stolos. I bind up all powers of stolos and cast them out to the bottomless pits in the name of Jesus Christ. I bind up all powers of all 26 legions commanded by stolos and cast them out to the bottomless pits in the name of Jesus Christ. Secorbanath. Secorbanath. Secorbanath is a chief eunuch, sexless demon of gates. It's the demon of gates. Secorbanath. You spell Secorbanath SUCCORBENOTH. That's the demon of gates. Sexless demon of gates. Is neither, this demon is neither a male or a female. It's the chief of the eunuchs. It's whenever like a mason goes to a different, gets a degree and goes to a different gets a degree and goes to a different degree, moves up in the allegories, they're passing through a gate, a passage, and when they pass through that gate, they're being let in by Secorbanath. Also, people who pass through any gates is being let in through Secorbanath. Secorbanath also hides behind slang words like sucker, succor, sucker, Secorbanath. Suckered, you're being suckered or sucked into the gate. You're being suckered into the gate, into a gate of hell apart from God. Secorbanath. Secorbanath is the chief eunuch demon of gates, the demon of gates. This demon is a sexless demon, is neither male or female. Thomas, some say Thomas, but Thomas, and it's spelled THAMUZ. Thomas, THAMUZ. Thomas is an ambassador of hell, and it's the demon of big weapons. Big weapons. Thomas is an ambassador of hell and a demon of big weapons. These big weapons are physical and spiritual. Thomas have weapons of deceit, manipulation, weapons of drugs to keep people sedated, to sedate people. Physical weapons is like, you know, they're very strong, have muscles, large penises, stuff like that. Thomas, that's Thomas, ambassador of hell, the demon of big weapons. Ukabak. Ukabak is an inferior demon, and you spell Ukabak UKUOBACH. Ukabak. You fear is a demon physician, the demon who heals people who are in hell. He's a physician of hell. You fear. People who worship you fear have claimed that you fear is their physician, is their healer, and in hell. And you spell you fear UPHIR. You fear. Yuval. Yuval is a duke of hell who commands 36 legions and knows secrets from the past, present, and the future, and he gives those secrets to people who worship him in hell. A lot of people conjure up the spirit of Yuval and they worship the demon Yuval, and Yuval gives them secrets of the past, present, and future. Yuval operates in psychic readers, talismans, telecart readers, witches, warlocks, different occult members, different people who summon up demons and stuff like that. Necromancers, all of these different people, sorcerers, are all under the duress, under the oppression, under the possession, under the occupants of Yuval. Yuval is spelled Uvall. Also, Yuval hides in human names like Vale. Valifer. Valifer is that's a demon right there, trying to get me to, man. I bind up that demon right now and cast it out to the bottomless pits in the name of Jesus Christ. Valifer is a strong demon. Valifer, that was a demon. You see that right there? I just stopped and was stuck. I was just stuck, like just dazed, like that was a demon that was trying to get me to stop from just giving this information to you. I was just heckin' stuck right now. I bind up that power of that demon. I forgot the name of that demon. That's how stuck I was. I bind up the power of that demon and cast it out to the bottomless pits in the name of Jesus Christ. Valifer is a strong duke of hell who commands 10 legions and appears as a shape of a lion. Valifer is a strong duke of hell. Vapor is a grand duke of hell. Is a strong guide of water, and like a mermaid. Vapor is like a mermaid. You spell Valifer Valafar. Valifer commands 10 legions of hell and appears in the shape of a lion. Valifer. And vapor, like water. Think of the word vapor, right? Vapor is like water. Vapor or vapor is the vapor or vapor. You spell it Vepar. Vapor is a grand duke of hell. Is the strong guide of waters. Is the mermaid. A lot of times, witchcraft, voodoo workers, Santeria people, they all witch doctors. They use the powers of the mermaid. They evoke the powers of the mermaid for certain different reasons. You know, mermaids aren't cool. Forget what Walt Disney said with that movie Little Mermaid. You know, mermaids aren't cool. Mermaids have killed people throughout history. Do a Google search on mermaids, and you will see how mermaids have killed people throughout all history. Mermaids have been, you know, very vindictive against human beings. They lure them in and kill them. Verdelet is the master of ceremonies. Verdelet is a master of ceremonies, and riots. Any riot is responsible Verdelet is responsible for it. Black witchcraft ceremonies, white witchcraft ceremonies, blind witchcraft ceremonies, group sex orgies. All of those ceremonies are orchestrated by Verdelet. And remember, Payman is the master of ceremonies that commands 200 legions. So if Payman commands 200 legions, Verdelet is just under the command of one of those legions of Payman. But Verdelet is also a master of ceremonies. I bind up all powers of Verdelet and cast it out to the bottomless pits in the name of Jesus Christ. Baron, like the football player's name, Baron Davis. Baron means impatient. If you're feeling impatient, it's because it's the demon Baron operating and trying to oppress you to make you feel impatient. You know, if your legs are shaking and stuff like that, that's Baron right there. I bind up all powers of Baron and cast it out to the bottomless pits in the name of Jesus Christ. Stay tuned. You watching CHRISThype Magazine. I'm God's gift, God's message.